So what's up?
I bought some grains today because
Okay.
I'm just because no.
You've become that kind of beer person, huh?
Well, okay, so I've brewed a beer with my dad before. It was a white IPA with a Belgian yeast. At this time, we're doing an old ale, which is like an English style ale with a lot of like roasty grains and shit like that. So anyway, the point of the story is, we went to the back room where all the grains are kept, and this guy, like, who was like telling us about it, he grabs up a pinch of grains, offers some to my father, who like just without like it's not even a thing, puts out his palm, and then like offers it to me, and I was like, okay, what are we doing this? Because it looks like birdseed basically, you know. And my dad just throws it back like it's nothing, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just eat like beer grains. That's fine. And I did, and it was crunchy, I guess. Like
the ancient grains.
Yeah, I could kind of tell like the flavor was going for like the roasted one tasted like, you know, toast. You know, it tasted like slightly burnt toast.
Hold on, there's a cat who just barged into my room.
Get the cat out of here! I'm telling a fucking story.
No, Draco's a friend. I'm not gonna do that to him.
No. Fuck Draco. No. That's what you said his name was?
Draco, yeah.
Yeah, get out of here.
Draco's a friend.
You rapscallion.
I love him.
But it's also at the same time, I was like, to be honest, I just feel like I'm eating like birdseed, because I kind of was. Like just really fancy birdseed. So that was an experience I've never had before.
Oats? Can I have some fucking oats, please?
Yeah, literally. It's like eating, I felt like I felt like a horse and feeding myself the oats out of the palm of my hand at the same time.
It's like that tweet that's like, the only time you can ever experience what it is like to be both a horse, fervently but cautiously eating oats out of someone's hand, and also being the young girl who is having oats eaten out of her hand is when you feed yourself a big handful of popcorn.
Exactly. No, it was exactly the mood, except it was like literal oats.
You found the second method of delivery for that.
Eating beer oats or beer grains or whatever, you know, it was like, I mean, I guess I kind of got once he said, this one's supposed to taste a little caramely and like sweet and stuff, and I was like, I mean, now that you say it, I guess I'd get it, but like also I probably wouldn't have identified that like independently. So, you know, that's up with me. What's up with y'all?
I've got my only thing I want to talk about is something I want to tackle once we get past the intro music.
Okay.
So I don't really have much else.
Sure.
But Junia's got a pumpkin.
Yeah, I just gutted a pumpkin. I am with you on the beer making, because I get to do that in like a week and a half, I think, in a lab.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of your microbiology shit, right?
I'm really excited, because we actually get to like take it home and drink it, but I'm sad because it's not going to be ready for MFF, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, what kind? Do you know what kind you're making, or?
I believe we're doing a Hefeweizen, because I love Hefeweizens.
They're so good.
You said that, and Blair like immediately nutted, and I'm sitting here smiling and nodding, because like I know what that means.
No, okay.
I like beer, but I'm not enough. I like beer to the point where like I can't drink shitty beer anymore, but like I don't like beer to the point where it's like I can be like, oh yes, I know what this is.
I believe it's Oh no, go ahead.
No, sorry. It's, to my understanding, it's that they leave the yeast in. I'm not sure what else makes it a Hefeweizen, though. There's probably other stuff that I'm not aware of.
I think it's a German beer, and I think it's got a type of yeast in it that makes it kind of clovey, banana-y, and it's such a unique flavor that you don't get from anything else, and it tastes like absolutely gorgeous. I had Hefeweizen today, actually, and also Dunkelweizen, which they both use the same kind of yeast, and they're just incredible beers. I love them so much.
They are fantastic. Yeah, over the summer there was I think it's just Harpoon. I think Harpoon, or maybe a different one, but it's like they call it the UFO, the unfiltered offerings. I had the pineapple Hefeweizen of that over the summer, and oh my gosh, I normally don't do like fruit beer because it's usually just like fake flavoring.
Yeah.
But it works so well with this one.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah. I feel like citrus works really, really well in those kind of things. And
absolutely.
Pineapple is not really citrus, but it's acidic enough to justify it.
Yes.
Was that UFO?
Acidic
did you say UFO? That was that brand of pineapple? Oh god. I had their fucking pink lemonade
one.
shandy a couple
Yeah.
of weeks ago. That shit was summery. That shit was something. That's just something I could not drink now. Like that. It's
That
not
sounds
the right.
interesting.
It was good. I thought it was really good, but I don't know anything about beer. Anyways, we're spending. Listen. I need to stop you. I'm sorry, Blair. I love you. Shut the fuck up. Before we spend 5 minutes talking about beer.
Okay. Lips are zipped. No more beer talk.
It's so easy to talk about beer
For like
it's so good. Yeah.
And theme music.
Cool.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one unnecessary but still kind of fun podcast.
It's your number one Jared Padalecki podcast.
Apparently, this is the Jar Pad fan cast.
Yeah.
God, I gotta turn my game.
Who knew when we put up our poll for this episode that we would be okay? Not only is it just the brand of horror movies that we're watching? Because we started off the month with a Jared Padalecki.
Nope, Jensen Ackles.
And then we're closing it off with not one, but two Jared Padalecki movies.
Okay, the thing is that Jensen Ackles did My Bloody Valentine 3D before he was like a big name as being a super, like it was like only 1 or 2 seasons into Supernatural, so it hadn't like gotten that superstar fame yet. And the thing about Jensen Ackles is that I think he's, like I've said before, I think pretty much everyone who's like a major player on Supernatural consistency is a good actor. I think Misha Collins is a good actor. I think the guy who plays Bobby is a great actor. I think Jensen Ackles is a really good actor, and he could definitely be like the face of a lot of horror movies if he was not shackled to Supernatural. Jared Padalecki is one of the worst fucking actors I've ever seen get contracts. I do not understand how this man finds work at all. Supernatural is the only reason that man is able to be a celebrity. As soon as Supernatural's over, he's gonna fade into obscurity because no one wants to fucking work with him because he's fucking useless garbage.
That is harsh words.
Jared Padalecki fucking sucks, dude.
Okay, let's introduce ourselves before we get too hard into slamming Jared Padalecki. I'm Blair.
Sarah.
I'm Blair. Welcome to Fear Baiting.
And joining us is our friend Junius. Junius, what's up?
Hi, I am Juni. I am here, and I watched a movie on Friday with these folks.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes.
Now we're here.
Yes. And that is all she wrote.
So, Juni, what we always do whenever we have someone on, a guest on for the first time, is we have them talk about like their experiences with horror, like how they first got into horror movies, like what because like for me it was like, you know, I actually don't know Blair's Off the Dome, but like for me it was like I was a fucking scaredy cat bitch for most of my life, and then my last semester in college I took a class on weird cinema, which was like 90% horror movies, and I kind of like immersion therapied myself into not being a terrified into not being terrified anymore.
See, I get that because as a kid, that's kind of how I was with like germs and disease and stuff. I was like, I'm really scared of this.
Now you're a microbiologist.
Yeah, that's how things happen. But that's a good question to ask though, because I feel like it gives pretext. Like it's been a while since I watched horror movies in any significant capacity. I've just been like so busy for the last year and a half, and my attention span is like 0.
Sure.
So
that's valid.
It's like I haven't like thought of sitting down and watching one in a while, but I used to watch them quite a bit more, and I guess for me, my whole thing with movies is that I'm just stupid about movies in general. I can't remember like who people are when I see them twice in a movie. Like I don't know much about movies, so I always feel like I kind of just watched a random mulch of like good and bad mixed together because I'd be like, oh look, and they're related to this one. Let's watch that.
Let's watch the Netflix has I just finished watching a horror movie about clowns. Netflix has suggested the other 5 horror movies about clowns that it somehow has on there.
Netflix is fun because it doesn't at least on mine, I don't get any sense of like quality from it. They'll just put like a random blend of like totally shit movies and some good ones.
Like I'll see like I'm gonna go on my Netflix right now, just like in the horror section for an example, because I haven't been on Netflix in a little while because I pretty much was only watching Full Metal Alchemist on there, and then I realized that was on Crunchyroll. And Crunchyroll's subs are way more legible than those on Netflix, because Netflix likes to do white text on borderless white text for their subs, which is really bad, especially in like when I was watching, say, the hospital, in the first season, there's an episode in the hospital, and they fucking like it's just like completely illegible when watching it even from up close. But I'm trying to fucking watch it from my bed. But sorry, I'm vamping while I try and find the shit that I'm looking for.
You're good.
So we've got, next to The Shining, we have another fucking clown horror movie called Terrifier. We've got Truth or Dare. Oh shit, Truth or Dare's on Netflix. We gotta watch that one, Blair.
Fuck. Yeah.
And Truth or Dare is like right next to The Witch and this other movie I've ever heard of called Malevolent. Like, Netflix's recommendations are like absolute garbage. The Sixth Sense is right next to Doom.
It's a mulch of just random shit.
It's a mulch, thank you. Yes.
It's a pick and mix bag, but some of the candies are rat turds. And that's what it is. That's Netflix.
Oh, God. So, another thing we do before we get into the movies is we talk about upcominghorrormovies.com, and we see what we got coming up. But before that, actually, I saw an upcoming horror movie that is no longer upcoming, because I saw Halloween, the new one.
Oh, my God. I wanted to see it so bad, but tell me everything good about it.
I
want to know your take.
Phenomenal.
Yes, that sounded very inquisitive.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a GILF, like a GILF or JILF, depending on whether you want to go with the hard or soft G for grandma. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a scene in the movie where she's cleaning a gun wearing like an olive green tank top, and she's just like fucking buff to the nines, and I almost passed out in my chair. Like,
valid.
Everyone in that act, Jamie Lee Curtis is the only name I recognize in there. I mean, Judy Greer was also in that, but I don't really know much of her stuff. I just know the name. But like, no one else in there was a name that I recognized, and everyone in that cast was absolutely phenomenal. I have two weird complaints about it, and it's that, number one, I feel like a lot of the... I'm not going to spoil any of the kills for you, obviously, but there are some very good ones. The only problem that I had was that I feel like there weren't like very many money shots. Like, I feel like we got a lot of the aftermaths of murders, but no actual, like... There were some times where I was like, I wanted to see this kill happen, but I don't mind that I just got the aftermath, I guess. Sure. And also, I'm sure it'll be in the extended cut, but also the last like 20 minutes felt like edited by someone completely different, and like both the preceding time and the last 20 minutes I thought were both very good. It was just a weird shift. But aside from that, it was fucking good as hell. Big thumbs up. That's going to be, I think. I really highly recommend you go out and watch it, Blair, so that we can do a bonus episode on it.
Yeah, I really want to. I'm broke as fuck, so we'll see when that actually is able to happen, but I really, really want to.
Hey, Patreon money comes in like 10 days.
Yeah. Please, give me money so I can see the movie. At everyone. What else is upcoming, though?
Also upcoming is I got a couple of these trailers when I was in the theater for this, but Escape Room, which is, as the name kind of implies, it's like an escape room horror movie.
I love shit like that.
It looks
this
really
topic
fun.
Is really hot right now. Let's make a horror movie about it. I love shit like that because they're always huge flops.
It actually looks like kind of fun. Like, it kind of looks like a modern day reimagining of Cube, which I'm absolutely here for.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I fucking love Cube. But more importantly than that, we had a trailer for Happy Death Day to You.
Oh my god, I am so ready. Okay, the first one holds such a special place in my heart.
This is not a spoiler. This just happens in the first point of the movie, in the trailer of the movie. But Tree has gone sick. It's 6 months later, and then remember in Happy Death Day that the whenever she would wake up in the guy's room, so his roommate would bust in and be like, "Yo, did you fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, his roommate that roommate comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm tripping balls right now. I feel like I'm reliving the same day." And then like Tree is like, "Oh fuck, okay." And then Tree dies, and then she wakes up at the fucking start of the first movie again.
Stop, I'm obsessed.
And,
I'm so ready.
And from top to bottom, the trailer used Into Club again, which I am praying that they actually use in the movie this time.
Oh my god, please, get the rights to it.
I mean, they had to get the rights for the trailer, right?
Right. Well, maybe it's just limited rights. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know how that shit works.
Yeah. But anyways, Happy Death Day to You is coming in February. And then Escape Room is coming in January. But yeah, get out and see Halloween. That movie is fucking good.
Right on. All right, let's dive into this film that we saw.
Yeah, like film.
I feel like I'm okay with being generous in the Schlocktober season.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I'm disparaging it, but I actually had a lot of fun watching this movie. I thought this was like a real... I mean, aside from Jared Padalecki's stupid-ass face, I thought the rest of this movie was really fucking good.
The rest of it was honestly everything it's supposed to be, which of its era, which is to say 2009.
Yep.
It was...
specifically 2009 channeling like 1980s.
Which is just beautiful. It is just
really
beautiful.
Is.
Is it good? Well, the discerning viewer would probably say no, but to us, it is very good.
Yeah. So this movie opens with like a 5-minute... So this movie is actually the first 3 Friday the 13ths. Because the first, like, maybe even not even 5 minutes is like a black and white flashback to the end of the first Friday the 13th when Jason Vore-Hees' mom gets decapitated by one of the last surviving camp counselors. Mm-hmm. And then 30 years later, we meet these people who, like, we see them and we immediately clock that, like, these guys are not going to live past the first, like, past the first half hour of this movie.
Yes.
Well, I did, at least. I don't know if you guys caught that.
You said it, and I believed it.
Yeah. But, so we get these characters who's, I'm just going to go through the names real quick, and there's Wade, Richie, Mike, Whitney, and Amanda. These names don't matter, so Jason kills all of them. One of them goes into the woods to find weed plants, because they're apparently on an expedition for weed.
So they just...
Great strategy.
They just find weed, and then this guy, like, close to nuts himself because he just found weed. And he's, smelling
he's going out there, he starts singing Sister Christian.
Yeah. And he just starts smelling the weed plant. And I'm gonna show my cards here. I don't know that much about weed, but I don't know if I would get just straight up excited about just finding it, because I'm pretty sure when it's just like how it is, there's some processing to go from point A to point B. Point A to point weed, as a matter, just...
Juni, not to put you on blast, but you are... I mean, you're not an herbologist, but you are a herbologist, if you know what I mean.
I guess. A degree in dank.
Oh, yes.
My blastilers in science.
Is that a thing?
My bachelor's in flyance? Is that a thing?
What is fly? I don't think that's anything.
No, that's not. My bachelor's in high-ance.
Yeah. There we go. It's closer.
We finally... That's a joke. Can you give me that as a joke, at least?
I can give it to you as a pun and a portmanteau, but I don't know if I can justify it as a joke.
How about a quip? Can I get a quip?
I'll give you a quip.
Okay.
If it'll satisfy you, I'll give you a quip.
It won't, but I'll take it anyways.
Sure. In any case, he loses my excited about it, and then so let's list this man's crimes so far. He is camping with a bunch of thoughts. That's 1. 2, he pissed in the woods. That's 3. 3, he is singing 80s music very, very loudly in the woods that he pissed in. Fine. And he has spotted some weed and got very, very excited. Those are his crimes.
I mean, Jason hates drug use, alcohol use, and sex. So, like, he saw this guy, like, if this guy had...
Jason's straight edge.
Jason is straight edge. Jason fucking loves, I can't remember the straight edge wrestler. Please go on without me. But Jason loves that guy.
Yeah. And then
pretend
Jason...
Pretend I said the funny name of the straight edge wrestler.
And then Jason comes through with his knife and just, like, impales this dude, and he's dead. And that is the first death of the movie, and it is
Second, because remember, because Pamela Voorhees' head gets cut off.
It is okay. It's the first Jason-inflicted murder of the movie. It is, and so he's fucking dead, and it is like about as like anticlimactic as possible. Because he doesn't, he's not getting laid or anything. he wishes he was getting laid. He doesn't do anything. He just smells some weed and pees in the woods, and then he dies. And we're like, all right, guy. And then we have the opening sequence of this movie is 23 minutes long. And
yes, because we have because this is Halloween. This is Friday the 13th 2 or whatever the hell the second one of that was called.
Yeah. So it is this long sequence of all these teens getting murdered in the woods. And you know what? For an introduction for a movie, I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. But we are introduced to all these characters, all of these characters' dynamics. They're all given names, and it takes 23 minutes. It is effectively its own kind of long in the tooth short film for the beginning. And then we get the title card, 23 minutes deep. You are a third into your cinematic experience, 23 minutes deep into your movie, and you show your title card. I think you may have overstayed your welcome a little bit.
Just ever so. I mean, they could have definitely done the title card after the end of like the first movie recap, and then they like did the title card, and then they go into the second movie. But like, I guess that like the movie doesn't start in earnest until Jared Padalecki struts his dick onto screen. I'm
just saying there should have been an editor, like another editor to the editor that came in here at some point, because I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. Mr. Ken Blackwell, you didn't do a super good job at making all of this, paced well. But anyway,
the thing about the big problem that I have with Jared Padalecki's presence here is that like I don't buy Jared Padalecki is like the big tough guy.
No, like, he looks like such a puppy at all times.
He is just such a baby face, and that makes me hate him even more.
Yeah, he will always be the baby brother in Supernatural, for better, for worse, and definitely for worse.
Yeah, also he just has a terminal case of baby face.
Yeah, that's true. So we are flashed forward to another set of teens, almost indistinguishable from the first set of teens, except there's more. They're
not all white this time.
They're not all white. There's a
wait, before the title card, Jason leaves one of the campers alive, Whitney, who he likes because she looks like his mom. Just noting that because it's important for the plot.
The quote unquote plot.
The big plot.
So these teens are going up to their cabin on Crystal Lake, and I guess, and like there's this one guy named Chewy. Chewy was our favorite. We loved Chewy. Well, he's obviously the best character because he keeps his like beautiful purple bong in a briefcase.
The thing about that bothered me is that, like, that shit looks like an acrylic bong, and like I feel like if you're a serious bong, I mean, I don't know too much about weed, but I feel like if you're a serious bong person, you buy glass and not plastic. Like if you're carrying enough to put it, if you're putting it,
that sounds gross.
If you care enough to like put it in a briefcase, you don't buy acrylic.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine smoking out of an acrylic anything. Plastic.
I did that when I was in college, actually, and so one day I noticed that it was getting really dirty, and I went on like, I was like, well, I've cleaned my, I've used isopropyl to clean my pipe before, but I don't know if that'll work with acrylic. So I go on Google, and I'm like, hey Google, how do I clean like a bong? And Google is like, use isopropyl, and I'm like, okay, and then I do it, and my bong starts dissolving from the inside out.
Oh, fun.
And then I go to that website, and like in the 5th paragraph down there, like, don't follow these instructions if you have an acrylic.
Yeah, plastics I think are like they dissolve in non-polar solvents, like rubbing alcohol. I have to double check that though. I could be completely wrong. I could have it backwards, but some stuff dissolves in water. Basically, and some stuff like in isopropyl.
I put the isopropyl in it and I set it aside, and then like I'm playing like a game of League of Legends or what the fuck ever, and I hear some hissing and cracking, and I look down and my bong is like destroying itself as evidence.
Yeah.
This is the same bong that my dad found
Sarah's
in my closet.
Bong.
This is the same bong that my dad found in my closet.
Oh, speaking of
wait, hold on. Sorry, I one more thing about that, just to go off of that. When he found that bong, I was playing a game on the computer, and my dad was like, "Hey, that's a bong in your closet," and I'm like, and I just said, "No, it's not."
Did he question you from there?
I mean, he like tousled my hair, I guess. My dad lived in Hawaii for like 15 years, so like he gets it.
That's great.
My dad kind of sucks, but like that's a really good memory that I have of him.
Yeah. speaking of weed instruments found in places, this is a bit of a darker story, but I still find it completely amusing. We're selling my dad's parents' house right now. So we were cleaning it out, like getting some old stuff out there, and I was digging through some drawers, and I found like a pipe that belonged, like a bowl with like a glass lizard on it that belonged to my now deceased grandfather, and now it sits on my now it sits above my fireplace because I'm like,
it's a family heirloom.
It is.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work anymore because the inside is a little bit broken, so I couldn't smoke weed out of it. But it's actually really nicely really nicely crafted. It has like a whole like I said, like a glass lizard on top of it.
Blair, can you post pictures to the fear baiting Twitter?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I will send you some, and you can put it in the episode description.
Oh, great! That's more work for me to do. Thanks.
No, I'll put it on the Twitter as well.
Thank you. We meet our cast of characters. We meet Trent, the main guy douchebag who's not Jared Padalecki. Mm-hmm. His girlfriend Jenna. Then we also meet Chelsea, Bree, Chewie, Nolan, and Lawrence. And the only characters in this that I care about at this point are Nolan, because he's played by Ryan Hansen, who was Dick Casablancas, the ultimate himbo in Veronica Mars.
There's a lot of himbos in this movie, is the thing.
Yeah, but Nolan is like the ultimate himbo.
That's so true. You're so right.
I'm trying to convince Blair to watch Veronica Mars, which is one of my favorite television shows of all time, just by telling him that there is this himbo character in it.
And it's, you know what? And it's working. Gonna be real here, it's working. I've been considering it.
You should. I have the first 2 seasons on DVD. I will. If you come over, I will watch it with you.
I will pay $300 for a plane ticket to get my ass over to Rochester, New York. And
we have good breweries.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Get like snacks set up so you don't have to leave to get like food.
Yeah.
Just
marathon.
Yeah, for sure.
I have like a DoorDash delivery set up to like, okay, come in like 23 minutes and 14 seconds so that they come during like the title card sequence.
Yeah.
Perfectly planned. Yes.
Do not knock on my door until it is 8:13 and 42 seconds.
Anyway.
But yeah, so we meet that big cast of characters, and they all meet Clay, who gets into a fucking fight with Trent at the gas station because Clay is like, I'm trying to find my sister, and Trent's like, could you move a little faster, buddy? Bud, could you walk a little bit quicker? I don't give a shit about your... And he's obviously have to be like the shithead that's gonna die. I mean, everyone in this movie's gonna die. We know that. Right.
So, Jared Supernatural has the quote-unquote emotional core of this movie, because he's like... So these are all just a bunch of like horny teens smoking weed and like fucking around. But like Jared Padalecki is like, I have serious business and I'm looking for my sister. And he just kind of like shows up at the in the I guess let's call it the first act, leaves for the second act. We do not see him again, and then comes back.
He shows up at the cottage after Jason's like killed a couple of people.
Oh, I guess. At the butt end of the second act, let's say.
Yeah, that's fair. But like he disappears, and then we get some fucking... All the campers are like having fun in the house, and they go out on the water. They go wakeboarding, and then this is a very good kill because Nolan Ryan Hansen just gets an arrow in the back of the head because Jason's a sharpshooter. Mm-hmm. Like, you know that Jason's got that close range shit, but he's got that CQC, but how about that long range effectiveness?
Obviously,
yes. He is lethal at all ranges.
Who's gonna nerf Jason because he is OP? That's my video game reference. That's all I know about video games. Thank you.
I was watching Andrea's roommate playing the Friday the 13th game. And I just asked her, I was like, because I was curious, I was like, is there like a meta to this game? Is there like a Jason that is objectively better than the other Jasons? Is there like a Jason that has like a higher win percentage? And she was just like, I don't know anything. I don't know what you're asking me. Please speak English. Please say psych.
I actually really love the concept of the Friday the 13th video game, so...
yeah, asynchronous multiplayer is always rad as fuck.
Yeah. In any case,
Yeah. So Ryan Hansen gets it in the back of the head, and his girlfriend is just like, "Hey, slow the boat down, slow the boat down." And the boat just like clonks her on the head and like blows her cranium up. Mm-hmm. That's basically what happens.
There's a lot of head-related deaths in this. I would say most of them are head-related.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's like, if you're gonna kill someone, like, you go for a head injury most of the time, right?
Well,
like,
you could gut them.
I mean, you can gut them, but like, I feel like if you're going for like a one and done situation kind of thing, like with if someone comes up to me and is like, "Hey, I need you to kill Blair," and I'll be like, "No, I love Blair," and they're like, "I will pay your student loans." I'm like, I cock a gun and I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Blair. Like, I'm going for the head.
No, don't kill me.
I wouldn't kill you.
I'm not so sure of that now.
Even for all my student loans being paid off, I wouldn't kill you.
That's good. Because that's not that much money in the long scheme.
No, it's really not. It doesn't even, like, it just puts me at zero. It doesn't even get me out of the hole.
Yeah.
It just puts me like at hole height, and then it's like, congrats, you have like $500 more every month now.
Yeah. So please don't kill me.
I won't.
Everybody listening to this podcast, please don't kill me.
But anyways, Jason picks up his cell phone, and then the director is like, "Hey, kill with head less." And he's like, "What? No head?" And then he stomps his skateboard in half. He stomps his teenager in half.
That's a good joke.
Thanks. Comedy.
My favorite joke is... My favorite death, actually, I think, comes near the end-ish. It's not one of the first deaths. But she's... Let me see if I remember it correctly. This woman is underneath the dock.
Yes, this is soon, actually. I think this is the next one. But she's underneath the dock, and like her titties are out. Barbecue sauce all over those.
Yeah. Where were we?
So what happens next in this movie?
Oh, I want to talk about this death because I think we were interrupted halfway through it. So
yes, we were.
This woman underneath the dock, she's just underneath the dock, titties out, etc. And then another head death, but it's straight through the skull. She is impaled.
It looks like the iron, the metal rod that comes out of like a claymation figure that you need to keep standing out. That's a little bit too top heavy. Mm-hmm. That's a joke that you don't get, I don't think, Blair.
No.
That's
okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
You can kind of picture it though, right? Like, like if you're doing claymation and one of your models is too top heavy, you put the metal in to make him stand up, and then you
for sure, yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me, yeah.
Anyways, that's what it looks like, yeah. So Jason like drives the machete in through the dock and just like splorches her melon, and then like lifts her entire body up, and he tugs it a couple of times before it actually comes loose from her head against the dock. Mm-hmm.
That's a good expression, though. Just splattering the melon.
Yeah.
Really, everything you do in life can just be related back to melons, no matter what. You give me things you do in your day-to-day, and I will make a melon euphemism out of it.
I'm
valid.
I'm not going to challenge you on that one, because you know what? I'm afraid you're actually going to do it.
Do you fear me or do you respect me, Blair? This is a question you have to answer for yourself eventually.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to look you in the eyes and decide that for myself, because your life will reside in my hands. Because someone offered to pay off your student loans if you fucking kill me.
For the last time, Blair, I would not kill you. I was just saying, in the event that I was contracted to kill you, I would go for the head and not the rest of the other body parts.
Okay.
Really, the event that I was contracted to kill anyone, I was really in this back to why, like, people go for the... I don't even remember what the original context of the conversation was, even though it was 20 minutes ago. I just have a brain like a sieve.
Oh, big mood, though. That's very relatable. That's how I felt watching that movie. It was like, I don't remember what happened 20 minutes ago.
That movie just feels like the movie that I liked this movie a lot, honestly, but like I don't think I can enjoy it like anything below the surface level of this. It just feels like this is a movie that I feel like happened to me. Like I didn't. Like,
it was inflicted upon you.
Yeah, but like not in a bad way. Like I liked it, but like it just kind of like it kind of entered my brain and just kind of like it didn't like go into any of the folds. Just kind of like slid off.
Yeah.
But, like, in a good way, though. Like, it made me feel happy when I was watching it because everyone was getting hacked and slashed up.
It was giving you that good horror movie dopamine.
Yeah.
But, like, not in any sort of intellectually stimulating way.
I'm just gonna say that I feel like this movie is maligned very heavily because Jared Padalecki fucking sucks, and people overlook the rest of this movie being actually good.
Okay, good is like a stretch. It's okay. So
okay,
it is
actually fun and enjoyable. I think people very much malign this movie as an experience whatsoever because Jared Padalecki does suck. If you just edited Jared Padalecki out of this movie, it would be like a much more fun movie to experience. I still think this is a fun movie. I'm gonna come back to this movie if I'm being honest.
Okay, so this is, but in its defense and its placement on Schlocktober, it is very schlocky. It is a very schlocky
don't get me
movie.
wrong. I don't think this is like quality.
It feels there were scenes in it.
It's schlock. I love schlock. We love schlock here on Schlocktober.
Oh yes, we do. But there are scenes in it. Dead ass. Okay, so two dudes are smoking weed. This woman has a beer in her hand, and she's doing like a sexy white girl dance. Like she's just kind of doing a figure eight with her hips, and that's about it.
You remember that scene
and her arms are above her head. You know
that scene from Cabin in the Woods where
literally that it's almost shot for fucking shot that, except she doesn't make out with a
wolf head.
Right, exactly.
The thing about that though is that is a reference to an older horror movie that I can't remember the name of off the dome. But, so maybe this is just a reference to that. Anyways.
But it's still so fucking, overt and egregious for what it is, you know? Because I'm like, oh my god, I honestly felt like I was watching a parody movie of what a Friday the 13th movie was supposed to be.
It felt like the Wes Craven's New Nightmare, the one where Freddy Krueger, becomes corporeal.
Yeah.
The one where he jumps off the silver screen and starts killing people?
No, I don't know that one, but also, yes.
You gotta watch that.
So, yeah, it's just, I mean, we actually had this conversation while we were watching the movie. I never want to see the original Friday the 13th. I only want to see bad remakes and sequels. So because I have seen Jason X, I've seen Jason Takes Manhattan, and I've seen this one. Have we seen any other Friday the 13th movies?
No, but we do need to watch Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, as far as I'm aware, none of them are really quality cinema, except for a very select handful of them.
Sure.
Because I don't know much about the rest of them, but I've been told that many of them are bad. Anyways.
Yes. But I can't honestly say a whole hell of a lot happens in this movie.
I mean, no, but Chewie gets fucking killed, and we're all sad about that.
We are. Rest in peace. Everyone press F to pay respects.
Yeah. He goes out to the shed, and Jason gets him. Yeah,
tweet F at the fear-baiting Twitter once you get to this point in the episode. We'll know.
Okay. Hold on.
Are you doing it right now?
I got to that point in the episode. I've got to do it.
When you... Okay, fine. You're valid. So do we want to close off the synopsis? Because what else is there really to say? I mean, Jason dies, but kind of not really.
Yeah, Clay saves his sister, and Danielle Panabaker gets one through the fucking grill again. Like everyone else in this movie just gets one through the head. And then they dump Jason's body into the lake, which is that's just a bad thing to do considering. I mean, granted, they probably don't know the mythology of Jason, but to return the man from whence he came seems like a bad call.
Yeah.
That'd be oh boy, I finally killed Ra's al Ghul. Time to return him to his immortal bath chamber.
Yeah. Oh, Juni, so by the way, can I ask, have you seen the original Friday the 13th?
Okay, it's horrible, but I haven't.
Okay,
we haven't.
None of us.
Really should.
None of the rest of us have.
We
none
are
of the
all
rest
so
of us
valid.
Okay, good. I was about to feel bad.
No,
Sorry.
No. I was just asking because we were talking about that. I honestly, I've made a promise to myself never to see it. I only want to see the bad sequels and remakes of it because I feel like that's such a more fun way to
experience the magic,
the franchise.
But yeah, I guess Jason explodes out of the water, and attacks Clay and Michelle, and that's the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. But I want to talk a little bit about the other movies that we had lined up for this episode.
Yeah.
Because we had a straw poll and everyone voted, and it came down to the wire. This one won with 14 votes over 12 votes for both Hellraiser Revelations and Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Mm-hmm. When that poll was happening, I was terrified because Hellraiser was winning at the moment. Because like I put that on there, I don't want to watch Hellraiser. Like, I've seen worse gore than Hellraiser can probably offer, but like, I don't want to see torture gore right now, man. Like, in this economy, I'm not emotionally sound enough to watch torture porn.
Oh, big mood though.
Like, I'm not seeking out
emotional economy.
I'm not seeking out Hostel. I'm not watching Saw. I'm watching Final Destinations, but those are
but Final Destination is like
those
fun and good.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those.
I've been showing them all to Andrea slowly and completely out of order. I made the mistake of showing 5 to her before I showed her the first one. So like Flight 180 was completely lost on her.
Sure. I feel like there's still enjoyment to be grabbed out of it without understanding the ending of it, because it's like,
right. No, but otherwise the ending just doesn't really make too much sense if you don't know what's...
It's a Final Destination movie. It's like watching porn for the plot. You're not doing that.
Yeah, it's the third body genre. It's horror movies, it's porn, and it's also Final Destination, separate from the other horror movie category.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's the intersection there.
Yeah.
I'm being mostly unironic here when I say that.
Yeah, but the other movies that we had were Hellraiser Revelations. I just didn't want to see. I'm very glad that didn't win. And then also Halloween Resurrection, which I don't know anything about, but all I know about Halloween is that like after the first 2, they kind of aren't good, but some of them are like fun bad. Like I remember hearing good things about Halloween H20, which I thought was about like underwater shit until I realized it was just the 20th anniversary. Mm-hmm. And then what else? And then we had Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, which I was kind of excited about. We're gonna have to come back to that eventually at some point because that's. Like,
we have to watch more of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies because
we really do.
They're fucking insane, is the thing.
the remake too. We need to watch the remake at some point.
In any case, why don't we rate this flick?
Yeah, on a scale of 0 to 5 sister Christians, how many sister Christians are you giving this movie?
Let's start with you, Genius.
Sister Christian.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
It's out of 5?
Yes, out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5. There are half sister Christians in this case.
Halves are legit. Okay, no, I'm thinking about 2.5. It wasn't like completely offensive and miserable to watch the whole way through. It was like it was okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like exceptional. So I'm giving it like a solid 2.5, middle of the road.
I'm giving it
Sister Christians.
2 sister Christians and then a sister. Yes, I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna hove a little higher than this. Like I said earlier, like I think if you just presented me of an edit of this movie that is about 20 minutes shorter and just does not contain Jared Padalecki, I'm happier. This movie is better. Like if you just digitally edit Jared Padalecki out of this movie, I'm 100% happier. But I still had a good time with this, and I am gonna come back to it. Like I feel like I've said about the other Jason movies that we've watched because they're all just a fucking blast. But I'm gonna go like 3 sister Christians. I'm feeling on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with Junius on this one. I think this one is a film. 2.5 is your baseline. This movie is a movie. It passed the basic threshold for being a movie. It is not less than a movie, but it is certainly not more than that. It is a movie. Yeah, it's you know what? I had a blast watching it, but unlike Sara, probably won't be thinking about it after we put up this episode. So yeah, that is where I sit on this intricate, well thought out, a masterful cinematic experience.
Excellent.
That is Friday the 13th.
Y'all want to get into some questions?
Yes.
Okay, so this first question from @BlairKitch, who wants to know F.
No, not that.
This one from @Sanhajenia, who asks F.
Stop.
This one from @WhatIsCosplay. Hey, if you were going to be turned into the thing you were dressed as for Halloween, what would you dress as? And since this person obviously has a bead on Junius and I, the hard mode is no animals /furries.
Damn.
Yeah. Sexy Michael Myers.
I mean, this is kind of skirting it, but, like, my Halloween costume is slutty cat girl, so, like...
That does not
it's
count.
It's not a fur... Come on!
Cat is in the name. Doesn't count.
It just has the ears and the tail.
It's too close. Too close to furry. Cat girls are basically...
I just want to let you know, oh, by the way, when I mentioned that was my costume in another... in the Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die server, friend of the show, Alex, added me and said, I mean, you're a slutty cat girl the other 364 days of the year. What's different about this one?
Yeah, cat girls are just crypto furries. Sorry. Sorry about it, but I will not step down for this point. I'm sexy Michael Myers, yo. That's it.
A Michael Myers you can fuck.
I'm a Michael Myers you can.
A Michael
really
Myers
get
from
your
the
dick
modern
into.
age. Oh God, what am I gonna be if I can't? I mean, if I. Sorry, the dogs downstairs are having a good time. What am I gonna be if I can't be my persona? If I have to turn into a Halloween costume, I'm trying to think of things I went as previously. Like, I mean, a cis woman.
Fair, valid.
Juni, you got anything?
I have a banana costume in my closet that's been there for like 5 years, so I guess I could wear that.
Would you want to be a banana long term though?
I can accept it.
That's a really good answer.
accept
No, that's a really good
Would
answer.
you just wait? Hold on now. Logistics question: are you in this case a giant banana? Or are you just turned into a giant sentient banana? Or are you like a walking horrible, fucking
Chimera of human and banana.
Yeah. Are you like a
Chimera banana.
Are you
Yeah,
a
chimera banana.
Cronenberg? Are you a Cronenberg banana?
Oh my god. I can't answer that. I don't know.
This is up for the listeners to decide then.
Yeah.
Yes, this is. Take it to a vote.
Yeah.
We had another question. Here we go. At Kit_Spin wants to know, are any of the Friday the 13th movies actually good? I've only seen this one and Jason X. Actually, Jason X was great. Never mind.
That's a good... Yeah. You know what? I've having only seen 3 of them now. Probably some of them, right? Like, the first one's got to be something,
I mean,
right?
Jason X is good and worth my time, if I'm being honest.
Okay, so the sequels are good, but not good in, like... because in the way they were intended to be good.
Yeah,
you know?
It's not like when I say Halloween is a good movie, I mean like a good movie and also a fun movie. When I say Jason X is a good movie, I mean like get a couple of beers, get some friends together, get some tall glasses of water, and go to town.
You will not forget this experience. That's kind of good movie. Yeah.
What if Russell's teapot was just a black man?
Yeah. Yeah. Jason X is so fucking good.
Juni, do you have any have you seen any of the other Friday the 13ths?
I haven't, and this is the thing. It's like I'm aware of it as a thing that exists, but I'd never actually watched it until that one. It's a bad introduction.
Or perhaps arguably the best introduction possible. Because you're starting from the bottom of the barrel, and it can only get better from here.
You gotta work your way up.
Yeah. Legit.
That's it for questions this week.
Cool.
And now we go into Juni. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but recommendations.
You're good. Just movie recommendations.
It can be anything. Like last week, my recommendation was an anime. My recommendation this week is going to be the video game of Until Dawn, which I'm finally going to sit down and fucking finish this October before the month is done. It holds up. It's been like 3 or 4 years since that game came out, and it's still really fucking good. It writes like young adult dialogue, really, like pretty understandably. Like, I mean, it's still a little bit like, it leans a little bit into the pastiche of like the horror movie. Like these guys kind of do talk like horror movie teenagers, but also like.
I feel like it's justified though.
Yeah, it extremely is, and I think the game, the mechanics are great. Like it's what David Cage really wishes he could do. Like
but he's too much of a dick to do it.
Yeah, everything has the fact that I'm able to like recreate so many of the emotions that are happening on screen with my controller, I think is really interesting, and it uses the it uses a lot of things that I hadn't. It uses, like, for example, the DualShock, when it has, like, the sections where it's like, hey, don't fucking move, and you, like, have to stand stock still with your DualShock in hands, otherwise someone would, like, die or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend. Is it in bad form to recommend something that was recommended by a different host last week? Because I saw Venom and I think it changed my life.
Hell
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say, like, damn, I like Zombieland Wonderland, but that didn't seem like Blair's kind of thing. But no.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a soft recommendation for Venom since it was already pitched last week. But I saw it. I finally got a chance to see it, and I think it's maybe one of the best. So it's like, it's just good action movie camp, just good sci-fi action movie camp. It's so good. So the take on Venom in the comics is more like an abusive relationship, but in the movie it's more like a buddy cop thing, which is so much more fun to just watch unfold. It is probably the most fun I've had in a theater in a really, really long time. Please watch Venom. So that's my pitch. Junius, do you have something you'd like to tell the class?
Oh, well, see, the saddest thing is I haven't seen anything current, so I can't recommend anything that's, like, existing.
It does
right
not
now
have to
in
be
theaters.
current. A couple of months ago, I recommended the Gaslight Anthem's 2009 album, The 59 Sound.
Yeah, so predates the podcast, definitely.
I'm gonna look that up real quick, make sure I got the year right. 2008.
Well, for me,
Fuck!
I think-
Piss! Fuck!
How off were you?
I was off by a year.
Oh, well, I think you did okay. Anyway.
For me, I think the VHS movies. Those were really
Ooh,
good horror
yeah.
movies.
Yes.
I found, well, some of them were hit or miss, the shorts, but it's a collection of shorts, and you get some cool shit in there. I like those a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect for my attention span
Hell yeah.
too, because it's like exactly long enough for you to get like the impact of it. I like that.
Blair,
Yeah.
have we done all of those movies? I know we.
Now I want to watch that again tonight.
I know we did VHS Viral during our first Schlocktober.
I think we've done the first one too.
Yes, but you weren't there for that one because I was with Eva and Ken when you were out sick. We should do the second one at some point soon.
Yeah, for sure. Word.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Fear
Very
Baiting.
good. There's
Yeah.
a third one out too, I think.
Yeah,
but
Viral.
I'm
It's not good.
Viral.
Yeah.
We've done Viral, yeah.
I remember watching that and thinking it was compared to the
It
last
is
two.
very because someone we see like an alien dick. Normally I'm all about that.
I think I forgot about
Normally
that.
I'm all about alien dick. Don't get me
It
wrong.
looks like a Muppet, though.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
we refer to it affectionately as the Fraggle Cock movie.
Oh my. Well, the first two are better than that at least.
Yes.
Yeah. Juni, thank you so much for being on the show. It was an absolute blast having you. Would you like to?
Thank you.
Would you like
This was a fun time.
Yeah. Would you like to plug anything? Where you can be found, other shows you do.
Yeah. Well, okay. One of each of those things. I guess I'm on Twitter at Junius_64. Mastodon is Juni, Juni at snouts.online, and I do a show called Barking Points with 3 other folks, Ace, Ryan, and Axel, and they are awesome. And
Shoutouts-
we
shoutouts-
yell about politics sometimes.
Shoutouts to
So,
dog marriage.
that's right.
Happy nuptials to Ace and Ryan.
This is. I'm really sad I couldn't be there, but they are just fantastic people,
Yeah.
and they deserve all the best.
I'm gonna try and get. I wanted to get Ace on for sometime for this Schlocktober, but he was obviously very busy with wedding.
Yeah,
getting married.
That shit is so much to plan.
Yeah.
like it's an ordeal and a half.
Yeah, Barking Points Memo is a great podcast. I love listening to it.
Oh, I'm glad.
If you want
Thank
to
you.
check us out, we are at Fearbaiting on Twitter, fearbaiting.tumblr.com, fearbaiting@gmail.com. We said we would check our Gmail this week, did we not, Blair?
I can open it right now.
I'm pulling it open.
Okay.
You want to pull up the Patreon while I do so?
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
This is fun. We're collaborating. This is collaboration that's
Yeah.
going on right now.
Collab? Nope. The most recent thing we have.
Crossing the beams.
The most recent thing we have is an invite to the Libsyn Podcasters meetup in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we are not going to that. Thank you.
You'd have to pay us to show up to that.
Yeah, we
People
do not have the
our
fundables.
clout?
Yeah.
And if you want to support the show, patreon.com/fearbaiting. $1 a month gets you access to our polls and our bonus content. $10 a month, $5 a month gets you access to you get to send us a message. Send your messages in, folks. We haven't received any in a while. We'll send out the call for them shortly. And $10 a month gets you, $5 a month also gets your name right on the show. $10 a month gets you your name right on the show and everything at the previous levels. And also, you get to demand a movie that we watch, but it has to be scarier than Donnie Darko.
So I want to thank our $10 and up, $5 and up members for our Patreon. So thank you to Michael Kaiser, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, Paul Bechtel, Catgirls Rise Up, and Sophie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting our show. You make all of this possible, and we love you all the most.
More like pausable.
Yeah.
Get it? Because this is a furry episode. If you want to find me, I'm twitter.com/sunhatzhenya, which is SUNHATZHENYA. I'm also sunhatzhenya on at snouts.online on Mastodon, and that's also my Twitch stream, sunhatzhenya. And you can also find me on Tumblr, Chiesautonakas. Check out Blair and Mine's other podcast where we do where we and friend of the show Seda talk about Animorphs. Also, thank you to Seda for our incredible intro outro music. They've absolutely outdone themselves again this year.
Always, yeah.
And check out their stuff at gaygothvibes.online, and also listen to me on Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, a leftism podcast that is not a threat, just a factual statement about the fact that we all someday have to shuffle off this mortal coil, and Henry Kissinger is no different from the rest of us.
Yes. If you want to find me on the internet, you can do so at Blair Kitsch on Twitter or blairkitsch.tumblr.com, where I'm just screaming all the time.
Juni, I'm just gonna DM you the thing we say at the end of the show.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening.
Yep.
We will be back next week. We have a stream again on Friday.
Stream on Friday, and then next week we are having the one and only Chris Cabin, contrarian extraordinaire Chris Cabin from the We Hate Movies podcast, joining us to talk about House of Wax as Jared Pad makes another fucking return to this god awful. What did I do to deserve this, Blair? I don't deserve this much Jared Padalecki.
Well, we did it to ourselves because this is exactly the genre that these people act in.
Yeah. I
feel
like the entirety of Supernatural would be a Schlocktober episode if we could just watch it.
Schlocktober, a fucking Supernatural rewatch podcast when? Never, hopefully, because we love ourselves.
Yeah, no. After the Wonder Years ends, I'm going into I'm starting in on Friday Night Deathmatch.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, until next week, I have been Blair Kitsch.
I continue to be Sara.
And I'm Juni.
And remember, Junius.
Oh, okay, I got the thing.
Go for it. And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Yes, you certainly can.
Good night, everyone.